AFTV Curtis, a hard one to take, that one, because probably the first half, probably for me, the best I've seen us play at the Emirates this season. Best. Just in the second half, the quality of Chelsea shone. That's just how I break the game down. I break the game down into second half, Chelsea's quality came through, and also the referee. I need to look at it again. I don't know if I'm going to get mugged off as usual, but it looked to me like Jorginho should have went. I don't understand how he's still not. But that aside, after that Chelsea, you got to say, their quality kind of shone through. But what did you make of it?
I mean, you say that, but were Chelsea that good, really? We give them both goals like Christmas presents, late Christmas presents. That's the last game of the decade for Arsenal, and it's been a bad 10 years. 10 years. Do you know what I mean? And I said it time and time again, nothing ain't changing until this board go. Give Arteta the tools, man. He can't work with that. The team look better. The team do look better. But, the injuries, players are dropping like flies. You've got Saka at left back, who I thought done well today, Maitland-Niles as well. But I've said time and time again, it's like, it's neglect what's happening at this football club. We've turned up today, we're meant to be a top 4 club, supposedly. You've got a young left winger at left back, and you've got an attacking player at right back. When do you see that happen at other big clubs? Consistently as well. This ain't a one-off. This is every week. The squad's been neglected, and this is the price that we're paying now. And I don't think there's enough like street smart in our team. We don't know how to manage a game when we're winning. The referee was poor. It's a red card for Jorginho. At the same time, Guendouzi could have got a second yellow when he pulled Abraham. So I don't want to jump on the ref too much. You're 1-0 up at home with 5 minutes. Win the game. Win the game.
10 minutes. I think it was 10 minutes.
10 minutes. But win the game. Yeah. Even when they equalised, I thought, it's a draw. You don't lose. Come on. Mustafi, get tight to the man and block the shot. He's all over the place letting Tammy turn and shoot. And Tammy Abraham didn't do nothing today. But he still comes off.
They marshalled him. That was the upsetting thing about it, is that they marshalled him for most of the game well. But as we see in football, when you come up against the very best players, you got to marshal them the whole game. You know what I mean? 90 minutes, 80 minutes ain't good enough. You know what I mean? You got to deal with it the whole game, and we just didn't. And we haven't been all season. And Manchester United next. That's going to be a very tough game as well.
Yeah, not confident. But do you know what? Arteta, he's got to make big decisions. Now, for me, Aubameyang's the best player at Arsenal. You don't play him left wing. Stop doing that. Lacazette's not playing well. Again, Lacazette for me should have probably scored today. He's taking too long. In fact, he should have come off as well. I don't think Nelson should have come off. What's happening with Pepe? Because we complain about the club not spending money. We buy one of the most informed wingers for 70 million. We're bringing this guy on for 5 minutes. What's that all about? Why is Pepe not on the pitch? All right, we can talk about training. Maybe he's not on fire in training. But he needs to be on the pitch. Chelsea, I thought Chelsea were there for the taking today. You say Chelsea played well. I don't think...
In the first half, they were there for the taking. I think they picked it up in the second half, definitely.
Yeah, they picked it up, but I think we more stepped off them a little bit. I don't think... I wasn't wowed by Chelsea today. I actually think that's one of the weakest Chelsea sides that I've seen here in a while. They had people like Hazard before, real magic in their team. Chelsea were all right today. But they haven't had to do a lot to win that game, and that's the problem. At 1-0 at home with the crowd behind you, you've got to go and get the second goal. This is a good team you're playing against. I felt like second half we stood off them and allowed them to get back into the game. It seemed like a matter of time before they scored. We dropped deeper. And again, like I say with Aubameyang, he's one of the best strikers in the league. Would you see Aguero?
You say that though about but he's played wide the last 2 games and he scored.
Yeah.
So it's a matter of me personally. I want to see all of them in the team. And if he's playing out wide and he's scoring, and he played out wide most of last season and got the golden boot, it's not his fault that, say Lacazette didn't put away the chance that he had.
Do you know what it is though? You want Aubameyang to be in the best position for him. He spent most of today.
Me personally, I like Lacazette there because he holds the ball up well. He keeps it. Sometimes can bring other players into play. So I don't know. It's subjective, very subjective.
You want the best players in the team, but Lacazette's not performing at the moment, whether we like him or not. And sometimes you have to pick the best system that suits the team. I felt like the other week when Martinelli was on the left, Pepe on the right, Aubameyang through the middle. I thought that was our best attack. Individually, Lacazette, can be in the team, but he's not in good form.
Can we beat United?
we can beat United, but boy, I mean, with the injuries we've got, and you're talking about rebuild, not many teams rebuild in January. You know, it's a tough window, not a lot happens. But for me, I've said time and time again, I don't see nothing changing until this board goes, you know.